Can I speak to Jesse?
Yeah, this is him, sweetie.
Okay, would you please not call me sweetie either, sir?
Sorry, Toots.
Man, sir, would you please not talk to me like that? Calling about your bill to collections. It's for a balance of $31.43.
How much was that again, Pumpkin Lips?
$31.43.
What is it for, though?
I don't know. I didn't order it.
I'm not sure what it is either, Buttercup.
Please don't talk to me like that, sir.
I don't know what it is, though.
I would just pay the bill and get it over with. It's only $31.43.
That's still a lot of money if you think about it, sweet cheeks. Hello?
I asked you, sir, not to talk to me like that.
Like what?
With those sweet cheeks and all that stuff. I don't go for that.
No problem, color cakes.
Hold on.
Dad, boys and girls, children of all ages, and you too, sweet cheeks. Welcome to the circus!
Welcome to the circus, sweet cheeks.
Hey now.
The wonderful Jim Florentine.
Jim Florentine, what a funny guy.
Oh, my goodness. That's from his Terrorizing Telemarketers. You guys go and just buy that because it's just absolutely
hilarious.
So much fun, yeah. After we did the last time we did where we played Jim Florentine, after Kevin left that night, I just stayed up till like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Watching and
listening to Jim Florentine and the Jerky Boys. We can't really I can't find any Jerky Boys that don't
have any cursing in it. Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah.
But you were listening to the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus, LouLombardi, a.k.a. Loudini, and my good friend and partner and cohort in crime, Mr. Kevin O'Connor.
Hey, everybody.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, man. We're rolling up here quickly on the Christmas season.
Yes.
And there's a lot of great new music out. Some really good stuff.
Not kidding, man.
That's come out recently that you guys might want to be aware of, like Nico Case.
Yeah.
He's got a new record out. Foo Fighters. We'll preview a little bit of Foo Fighters a little bit later on.
Awesome.
One of our favorite bands has released yet another live album.
Yes.
Yes, Kevin, why don't you tell us about that?
Well, let me tell you about Air Supply's new album. Our other favorites band, Rush. So Rush last year did their R40 tour. They've been together 41 years. So they videotaped and recorded their concert. I believe this one was in Toronto, their hometown. Now I have the Blu-ray. And I enjoy it very, very much. Can I do a little criticism real quick?
Oh, my
goodness. Can I do a little criticism?
Well, you can do a little criticism, but we should play a little Rush.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah.
Oh, what's this? This is just a little taste.
Delicious.
Are there any good songs on this?
They're all good songs. Well, yeah.
And artists, right?
Yeah.
Live R40. Sounds good, huh?
I like it a lot.
Okay, what is your little critique, my friend?
And I think I may have figured it out, is Getty, in the last 2 DVDs of their live performance, doesn't seem to pronunciate the lyrics like he used to. And the only thing I can figure is maybe it was something a vocal coach rather, is having him do to preserve his voice. Because let's be honest, singing the high range that Geddy sings can be quite taxing on a person.
So that's your sort of little
That's my
issue.
little critique. Yeah, I'm like, well, you know...
He sort of sounds like he's mumbling a little bit.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh. Because Rush is always known for being very precise. I mean, their live albums are pretty much dead on, you know, to their you know, their studio albums.
Right.
Very precise. And I don't want to say it bothered me, but I'm like, oh.
what I didn't, and I can't remember which album I think it starts at, but I think it starts at around what's the record after Signals? Not Signals. What's the there's Moving Pictures, and then what's the one record after that? Is it Signals?
That was Signals, yeah.
What's the record after that?
Grace Under Pressure.
And I think around there, he starts doing a little bit more in that more lower range. Mm-hmm. And less of the super high stuff that he was sort of known for in the 70s and early 80s.
Right.
He, you know, so he started kind of changing his vocal style a little bit. But I've seen him live, and he still they do when they pull out that stuff from that catalog.
Oh yeah, he can still hit it.
Yeah, he still sounds great. He just doesn't do that. They sort of, you know, when they started doing Time Stand Still and all that, it was a way more, you know, and I guess it was more pop friendly too, in a way, vocally.
Yeah, they constantly evolve. Yeah. But hey, if you're a Rush fan, even if you're not a Rush fan, you just like progressive rock, go get R40 Live. You will not be disappointed.
Well, we're going to be like sort of sampling a little bit of it for tonight.
Cool.
Before we get into things, go to please patronize our sponsors. Please patronize Positively Pittsburgh Live Magazine.com.
Yes.
It's Pittsburgh's number one internet radio video channel for business. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of great services there for businesses. If you want to get the word out about what you're doing, go check it out. Also, MTS Management Group, who we've been working with. A lot of the interviews you're hearing are brought to you by MTS Management Group. Michael Stover and I have struck up a little friendship, and he's been feeding me a lot of these great artists that we've been able to talk to and playing on the podcast. So that's mtsmanagementgroup.com. And for Positively Pittsburgh Live, you can just go to pplmag.com. And speaking of great music and great Loudini artists, just real quick before we play our first artist, what Kevin and I decided to do for the month of December here for the next few weeks is to just kind of go back and play, because we can't do an entire show on this because it would be like 17 hours long.
Right.
But we're going to space out over the next few episodes, just sort of playing some of, we were talking, you know, the last couple weeks about who we really loved from this year.
Yeah.
And some of the artists that I went back and we both forgot about them. I'm like, oh, they were really awesome.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know? But actually, having said all that, we're going to start out with somebody completely new. This is a guy that I know personally, so this is one of my favorites. Mike Roth. I've worked with Mike in a couple of different projects in the past year. He is a fantastic singer, songwriter, guitar player, bassist. He's a college professor.
Really?
Great singer, songwriter.
Oh, that's wild.
He's got a new record out called Slow Down, and this is a track off. It's called Blue and White. Mike Roth on the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus.
She left 2 years ago today, 1948, world we're living in. She left banners with her name, poetry and games, the world she's living in. Mikhail, Tikkun Olam Ba'ed, may the colors bring you fame before all said and done. blazing sun down upon a face. Aviator glasses set in place, cigarettes in hand. Steel-toed boots laced up to a thigh. Brown uniform with no disguise, the world she's going to. Please don't tell me secrets, don't whisper in the phone. Please don't go on believing you left me. You're never gone for long. Try to stay, try to stay.
Mike Roth.
Wow, I like that.
Mike, go to MikeRothMusic.com and you can find out everything there.
Very cool arrangement.
Mike
Like
is
that.
the bassist for another artist that we played, and a friend of mine, Rachel B.
Oh, yeah.
And I went to Mike's CD release party a few weeks ago, and it was a lot of fun.
cool.
It was great fellowship with some just great musicians and great people.
Oh,
and I just want to say,
outstanding.
Rachel, I'm so sorry I missed your video shoot. I told you I'd be there, but I had I had a hellish day. Well, not hellish, great day. A just really busy day of interviews. And speaking of interviews, by the way, you're listening to Loudini, rockandrollcircus.com. We also do a lot of interviews, and I just want to give you guys a little preview of what's coming up, because these are the artists I've been talking to. Mary Lee Ruhan is a great singer-songwriter, and that interview will be coming out soon. Nick Nichols, Tony Watson, these are both Michael Stover, MTS Management artists. They're very cool. They're sort of country-ish, sort of gospel-ish. Finally, you guys are going to get to hear my talk with Derek Schulman of Gentle Giant. Derek's career after Gentle Giant, though, may be more familiar to you guys. Derek, as an A&R rep for some major record labels, signed acts like Bon Jovi, Cinderella, Nickelback, Slipknot. So he's worked with some really big artists. So you guys,
cool.
you're gonna really enjoy this interview. Our good friends Shannon and the Merger.
Hey, yes.
Their CD came out, and so I've got an interview with them. So there's some very cool interviews coming up.
Very
So I want you
cool.
guys to be aware of that. Tonight, speaking of that, and the artist you just heard was Mike Roth.
Yes.
And it's just his name, Mike Roth. Now, coming up, the next artist we're going to play is one of Kevin and I. We both were like, we have to play this band.
Yes, one of our
And
favorites.
we're begging you guys to do a new record. Oh, we don't love your old record, but
we want more.
we want more. We came from space.
Who, me and you?
We did. Great band.
Yes.
Great name.
Yeah.
And what is in a name? And we're going to talk about that a little bit
Yes.
later on
Yes, we
tonight. Because the name of your band actually is pretty freaking important.
Yeah.
And it says a lot about the style of music you play and what people can expect when they listen to you. And it goes into the experience
Oh, yeah.
that people are going to have whenever they listen to your record, watch your videos,
come to your
and
shows.
Yeah, exactly. So and wear your merchandise. So if you've got a cool name and it looks awesome on a T-shirt.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, who doesn't want a T-shirt that says "We came from space"?
Exactly.
I'd buy that T-shirt.
Oh yeah.
You guys didn't have T-shirts that night, damn it.
Oh.
I would have bought a freaking T-shirt. So get some T-shirts, and Kevin and I will wear them. We'll wear them with pride.
Yes.
We'll wear them with pride.
Good like that.
But we're going to talk about that tonight. We've
cool.
also got Pittsburgh Kevin is back.
Yes, he is.
And you brought him with you?
He's in the car.
What?
You know
Maybe
how
it's cold out there.
I know, but you know.
Oh, hey guys, it is almost Christmas, so Merry.
Yeah. So there
Merry
you go.
freaking Christmas.
Merry soon-to-be Christmas. But he's in the car. I'll go get him when it's time.
When it's time.
Right.
So, let's get right to it. We talked about one of our favorite bands.
Yes, let's
We Came
hear
from
'em.
Space. If you guys are interested, you can go to Facebook.com/We Came From Space.
There you go.
And in the meantime, here is How to Be Human. We Came From Space on the
one of my
Loudini
favorites,
Rock
yes.
and Roll Circus. We Came From Space.
I love that
How to
band.
Be Human on the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus. You can go to Facebook.com/We Came From Space.
And you remember my story about those guys. I bought a guitar on Craigslist, went to the guy's house, we started BSing, I asked him if he's in a band. He goes, yeah. I'm like, oh, Lou and I do a podcast, we'd love to feature your band. And I gave him your address, I'm like Loudini Rock and Roll stuff. And he's like, wait a minute, I think they've already played us. I'm like, what band are you in? And he's like, we came from space. I'm like, oh my God, I love you guys.
See, this is where I need the button where I can press. And it's a small world. We have to sing it now.
Yeah. So, so every time I play that guitar, I think about that band. I'm like, awesome.
I know, such a great thing,
Yes.
And they have a great name. And I found this very as soon as I can find it.
Where'd it go?
This is from I don't know if you guys are familiar with the website DIY Musician. It's a like a subdomain of CD Baby, and CD Baby's site not only. I believe I have no association with CD Baby. I'm not like pushing it, but I just will say that in addition to it's a place where you can go and like have your CD pressed and get online and everything. They also have a lot. They try to put out great articles to help you figure out what the hell you're doing in this business. Now, this is off their website. When choosing the name that's going to represent you and your music, don't take the decision lightly. The moniker. Is that like Monica Lewinsky?
It's close, but no cigar. Oh, you knew that was coming.
Thanks, we'll be here all week. The moniker is going to follow you wherever you go and will be forever associated with any music release under that name. So choose wisely. Picking a good name can not only be a great tool in promoting your band, but it can also help you avoid fan confusion, online hassles, and possibly even lawsuits. Now, how about a stage name? What if you're a solo artist? Okay, your solo artist, the thought of using anything but your real name may not have occurred to you, and honestly, most of the time, using your given name is going to work just fine. After all, what represents you better than the name you've been choosing your whole life? You're used to that, right? Exactly. But if you have a really common name like John Smith, Sally Jones, one that might be overly hard to pronounce, or even one that you simply feel doesn't suit your music for whatever reason, don't shy away from the idea of adopting a stage name.
Sure.
You wouldn't be the first musician to do it.
Correct.
And we think we've heard all the theories on how Bob Dylan might have fared had he stuck with Robert Zimmerman.
Right,
you know what I mean? Okay. And you can't help but wonder if Iggy Pop would have had the same impact had he gone by James Osterberg. Not so much.
That James is crazy. Look at him up there smearing peanut butter on himself.
I said James Osterberg. He makes good oysters.
Oh, boy.
Does it match your music? Picking a band name is trickier because unless you choose to go the Van Halen route and use your last name as your band name, I think I'll call my band Lombardi.
Oh.
Okay, you're probably starting from scratch. And if you have a last name as cool as Van Halen or Lombardi, you may want to consider just going with that. Just saying. There are many schools of thought when it comes to picking a band name, and there are no hard or fast rules that universally apply. Some folks would tell you that you should go with a name that directly evokes the feelings.
Nothing more than feelings.
You're trying to get across from your music, but if you're a fan of irony, isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
Don't be
or
sarcastic.
You're being sarcastic. You're being a little snarky. Oh, you're a goer. Anyways, maybe choosing something completely incongruous. Incongruous? How do you say that?
I don't know.
Incongruent with your sound is the way to go. But be wary of picking quirky or jokey names.
Oh. Like the Jerky Boys. That's a jokey name.
Well, a jokey name is like the Butthole Surfers.
I thought they were serious.
It's a lifestyle.
That's right.
What may seem funny at the time may get old and tired down the road. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially these guys are like 60 years old now. It's like, why do they do that?
We're the Butthole lawn.
We're the Butthole Surfers.
Get off my butt. When picking your name, okay, now you want to try using the internet. Okay, this is just we're giving you a few suggestions here. Try using the internet when picking your name. The internet is going to be your best friend. Think you've thought up the best name ever? Give it a quick Google. Google it. Googly. Great googly moogly.
Hey now.
Oh, dude, I need to pause right here. I saw.
Yes.
Because we played some Christian artists, and I interviewed. I don't know why I was looking, because I'm always looking for comedy cuts.
Okay.
At the beginning.
Yeah.
And I found this guy who came up, who He's a comedian, and he has a list of 100 Christian curses.
Oh.
Curse words. that
Okay.
Christians can use.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. I digress. It's hilarious. Anyways, you'd be surprised how many artists we see on CD Baby with the same band names. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is why you want to look it up.
Look it up. Make sure you're
on the internet.
Yeah.
Okay, Pittsburgh Lou. In pre-internet days, you could claim ignorance when it came to another band having the same name as you're using. But nowadays, no, do not use it anymore.
Please. Don't use my name.
You guy. Okay, make sure you've chosen a name that no one is using or no one has used. Last thing you want to do. Okay, so so you get the idea.
Yeah.
You can get in a lot of trouble, and you got to change your name. It's a giant pain in the butt. You know what I mean?
With the new originals.
Well, then they broke up, so about to the original. Okay, online adventures of highly original name. Okay, search engine friendly. So if you've got a really original name, like Kevin was saying, he was looking up the band live.
Yeah, I wanted to see some live videos.
And you type in live. I mean, you're gonna
Good
get
luck
it
with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Okay,
guys.
nothing like being the top result in Google when someone types your name in instead of making people search for all kinds of stuff to find you, like the band live. Easier access to ideal domain names, so you can actually get the bandname.com. It makes things a lot easier. Same goes for Facebook, Twitter, yada, yada, yada. Choose an original name. You've got better odds. Okay, so to get into your URL that you want.
Right.
Some common mistakes. We're just about done here. Using a first name only. So if you just call yourself Steve.
I'm Steve.
There's a great artist that I really, really like. We should play him some. I should interview him. I don't know if you've ever heard of him. His name's C6 Steve. He's a blues artist. He's been on Letterman.
I've heard of him.
He's got kind of like Jules Holland had him on, and then he kind of blew up. Okay, so like add something to Steve.
Yeah, there you go.
Don't
Instead
have
of
to
just
Steve.
Steve.
C6 Steve.
I'm
Okay,
Steve.
You're never going to show up when people are searching for you online. Okay. Using overly common words. If you wonder if the band Train gets tired of seeing locomotives pop up, well, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the band Live, Train, exact same
yeah.
thing. Okay, using excessive punctuation or symbols.
Oh,
It's just like,
yeah.
and then people can't spell it, and they can't
Right.
find you. Is that
Right.
Joe Schmo with a apostrophe? You know what I mean?
Exactly,
Like
yeah.
it's crazy. Okay, this one certainly has exceptions. Okay, and it certainly worked for some groups, but ultimately it's a bad idea. And the bottom line with picking a name, look to the future,
Back to the future, Marty.
to infinity
And
beyond. Okay, it's going to set you apart. So you want to figure out what's going to set you apart from the crowd. Going to, you don't want to be filled with regret. You're like, oh man,
Why
why
did
did I
I-
call ourselves that? Right, exactly. Okay, assure you that you're lost in the muck of the web. You don't want that to happen. So use Google to do some search. Make an informed decision. You'll be glad you did. I also read another article that said if you're totally can't decide, let the smartest guy in the band pick the band name.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're gonna come back. We're gonna play a little bit of music. Speaking of a band with a cool name,
Yes.
the Hawkeyes. This is a band we fell in love with actually in 2014.
Right.
We continue to play them. They keep on promising a new record. Get off your butt,
Come
guys!
on,
We want a
guys.
new record. It's so good. But I really like this. This is the Double E. This is the Hawkeyes, and if you want to find out about the Hawkeyes, you go to hawkeyesband.com, MikeRothmusic.com, and that is facebook.com/We Came From Space. But this is the Hawkeyes. Double E on the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus.
Yeah.
Just check this out. This really rocks. You're going to enjoy it.
I'm alright, right by me. But always be alright at the Double E. But I'm alright, right by me. But always be alright at the Double E. Well, I've been to New York City, well, I've been I'm still shadow clinging. And such silver and gold amount of a matter drinking. And the memory served me right. I never felt nothing when the door kicked in. And some big old house of 6 kid on my brain. But I'm alright, right by me. But always be alright at the double E. I said I'm alright, right by me. But always be alright at the double E. Well, I'm alright, right by me. Always be alright at the double E.
When I was young, I believed in Santa Claus, though I knew it was my dad. And I would hang up my stockings on Christmas, open my presents, and I'd be glad. But the last time I played.
Okay, guys, you're listening to the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus, and we're playing a cut from Punk Goes Christmas, the deluxe edition. This is a Fearless Records release. 16 Christmas punk songs.
Awesome.
And this is one of my favorite rock Christmas songs.
Silly toy will beat you up if you don't hand it over. We want you.
I was at a jam night not long ago, and Tom and Katie got up and played this.
Oh, really?
This is Man Overboard.
Very cool.
We just played the Hawkeyes, double E, and you can go to hawkeyesband.com to get more information about what those guys are doing.
those guys.
We are doing our sort of year review here in the next few episodes, just kind of playing some of the music that we absolutely loved. And I think somebody's at the door. Somebody's at the door. Should we let him in, Kevin? All right. Speaking of Father Christmas, ladies and gentlemen, our good friend Pittsburgh Kevin.
Hey! Hi, everybody! It's getting cold out there in the car, low.
Baby, it's cold out there.
Kevin's 86 tempo ain't got no heat. Anyway,
86.
it's a classic.
He did an 86 as 86, huh?
Did a what?
Sorry, Kevin.
Anyway,
It's
so-
Pittsburgh ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh Kevin.
Hi, how you guys doing? I'm Pittsburgh Kevin. Every now and again, I like to come up and talk to Lou about, stuff that's relevant.
So what's going on? What's new in your world, Pittsburgh Kevin?
Well, Lou, I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm up on pop culture. I like to stay relevant with the times, know what I mean? But no, seriously, I do. But listen, I gotta tell you something. The artists of today, they're just not cutting it in my book.
Oh boy, no,
They're
no,
not,
wait a minute,
no.
Pittsburgh Kevin. Now, we
They're
do
not.
play a lot of current artists here. Now,
I
don't want you to be
Well, the
alienating.
stuff you play's okay.
Okay, all
I'm
right.
just going to say, I love them Hawkeyes. You know what I'm saying? I heard that in the radio outside there. Anyway, no, like this Miley Cyrus chick, you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, with the chick with the tongue.
Yeah, she's like running around all naked and stuff. And like,
Oh, wait
she's-
a minute. What's wrong with that? I like naked chicks.
Well, and she's like saying controversial stuff and getting people mad. And then she's like, up on stage twinking.
Twinking.
She's twinking up
What's
there.
twinking? Pittsburgh Kevin.
Isn't that
Will
with
you,
the
can
butt?
you please explain to the
I
audience?
think
they
that's
don't,
when she shakes her bum. It's twinking, right?
it's twinking.
It's twinking. Anyway, but like
She never eats a Twinkie when she's twinking.
she might. I don't know. It's crazy. But listen, back in my day, okay, we had classy artists.
All right. What do we have back in your day?
We back in day. I had remember Madonna? She was a really good role model for young girls, because you know what? She was singing about being a virgin.
Okay.
She was singing, about like a prayer and that, and she was like, "Yeah, Papa don't preach," So she was she was singing about real good, wholesome stuff, not like these kids today. And let me ask you something: this band, One Direction, what's going on?
What's going
Let
on?
me tell you about this One Direction band, this boy band, as they call them. This band is
Boy.
nothing. Yeah, boy. Yeah. Dude, this band is nothing more than music executives putting together some cute guys and making them dance around for some girls. That's crazy, isn't it?
Pittsburgh Kevin, you're getting a little political tonight, don't you
No,
think?
hold on now, because back in my day, we had real bands like New Kids on the Block, Boys to Men, the Menudo. Those guys were talented. Not like today. And what's up? Hey, you heard this Fall Out Boy song, Uma Thurman? Have you heard that? They're playing. No, listen, they're playing this song from the Munsters in that song. I'm like, what's up with that? And like that Sam Smith fella stealing Tom Petty's song, I Won't Back Down. Remember that? That's crazy. These guys can't even write their own music. I'm sorry to get upset, but these guys can't even write their own music. You know, back in my day, we had real composers.
Okay, who is your real
like
composer?
MC Hammer, you know, Can't Touch Us, right?
Can't
Vanilla
touch that.
Vanilla Ice composing Ice Baby, remember?
Yeah, I remembered.
And Ray Parker Jr. doing I Need a New Drug. Remember that song? It was really good.
Kevin, Pittsburgh Kevin, you're waxing very subtle here tonight. I'm impressed.
I just missed back in my day, you know, but there is some hope there, Lou.
There's some hope. What's the hope?
Well, I was listening to Dave Grohl's band. And I go and say, them guys is just as good as a band for back in my day, and that band was the Foo Fighters. So, Dave Grohl, keep up your good work. I'm Pittsburgh Kevin. I love each and every one of yous individually.
Go to PittsburghKevin.com for more information.
I'm going to go. I'm not going to go back into Tempo. I'm going to go upstairs and watch some TV.
Go upstairs and watch Tempo.
Right.
Go upstairs and watch.
Watch the Tempo.
Well, go upstairs and watch TV with Stu. Okay.
Okay. Stu's my friend. All right. Hey, bye everybody. See you later.
See you, Kevin. Pittsburgh Kevin, everybody. Pittsburgh Kevin. Speaking of, Pittsburgh Kevin got me thinking about like all back in the day.
Back in the day,
we were talking about band names, and we were. And so I checked this out real quick. Would you guys be interested in knowing? Kevin, would you be interested in knowing where some of these bands got?
Yes. Some of them I know.
They got their
some
names.
I don't.
Okay, like for instance, the band Cheap Trick.
Right.
They claim they asked a Ouija board what they should call their band. Ooh, spooky, huh? Should have told that one at Halloween, huh?
Yeah, really. Well, now I know.
What about? Do you remember Chubby Checker?
Yes.
Okay.
Did he ask a Ouija board?
Yes, he did. He had better. He asked. I think he talked to Dick Clark during a recording session. The wife of producer Dick Clark asked Ernest Evans what his name was. He said, "Well," he replied, "my friends call me Chubby." And as he had just completed a Fats Domino impression, she smiled and said, "As in checker."
Oh,
that little play on words got an instant laugh, and from then on, Ernest Evans would use the name Chubby
That's awesome.
Checker.
That's lovely.
All right, you know what I mean. So this is I've some of you guys might know this. In 1967, Alabama's Tuskegee Institute, 6 students decided to merge 2 local bands, the Mystics and the Jays. Okay. Legend has it that one of the group's members tossed the dictionary into the air, and when it landed, they pointed to a random word on the page. It opened to, and the word was Commodores.
Get out
and that's
of
how
here.
That's how the
Commodores.
That's how the Commodores got their name.
Wild.
Exactly. Crosby, Stills and Nash. It's pretty obvious.
Wonder.
Deep Purple. Guitarist Richie Blackmore's grandmother liked Bing Crosby's song.
Okay.
Deep Purple. So they called the band.
Now, Dexy's Midnight Runner. I knew this.
Okay. All right. Let's talk about that.
I knew
since
that.
You pointed it out. Dexy's Midnight Runners, Birmingham, England band who scored a UK and US #1 hit with "Come On Eileen," took their name from and.
Yeah, I
the
knew this.
amphetamine dexedrine, commonly known as Dexys. The group's name is improperly spelled with a hyphen used between Y and the S. Despite their moniker, the group says they dedicated themselves to making good music and stayed away from drugs and alcohol.
Good.
This is, and if I could find it quick, this reminds me of the story about another band who kind of has a sort of drug reference. The Fix.
Oh, yeah.
Lead singer Cy Kernan told interviewer Gary James that while trying to come up with a name, their manager convinced the band that they had to show their direction. What you fix your sights on, what your point of view is, and drawing the suggestions out of the hat. The Fix agreed on the Fix, but their record company was concerned that the name sounded like a drug stuff. Oh, man. So they added a second X.
There you go. That took all it.
Yeah, so we no longer thought about drugs. And of course, Fleetwood Mac is then putting together Mick Fleetwood and John McVie. They put their names together. Foghat, an interviewer, Gary James, he figures a couple times into this article here. Asked drummer Roger Earl, is there significance to the band's name? And Earl had this to say: no real significance. Lonesome Dave threw out the name when he was like 12 or 13. He was playing like kind of a Scrabble game with his brother, and Dave came up with a name, insisted it was a real name. Okay. Yeah. Dave eventually was right, and we were on our way into the studio to do the artwork for the first album. We didn't have a title for the band, so that's what they decided to do.
Foghat.
Yeah, Foghat. Okay. One more. This is interesting. Foreigner. British guitarist Mick Jones started the band in New York since he was a foreigner. he chose
Well,
the name
there
for.
you go then.
So there's just little sort of fun facts about.
very cool.
Yeah, exactly. And speaking of foreigners, this
Yes. They're not
I
these
don't know.
people.
Speaking of cool band names, Highway 4. This
Highway
is-
Foreigner.
Yeah,
They could do a tour together.
Highway Foreigner.
Awesome. Yes. Another one of our favorite bands.
I love another one of our favorite bands. Yeah,
One of their favorite songs we're going to do, too.
Yes,
I'm looking
and
up on
this
the
is
screen.
this is probably the first song I ever played on the Loudini Rock and Roll
Yes,
Circus.
yes.
We've been a big fan. We've been a big supporter of these guys since the beginning, and they've been a big supporter of us.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike and Tyler and Kelly and the gang are just great people.
Yes.
And
Yes.
every time we see them and hang out, it's just a blast.
Yes.
And they make great music. Highway 4, Day by Day on the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus.
I found the hard way not to blame yourself. You can't make it all right.
right, Highway 4. You get highway4band.com. Again, we're just kind of going back through. Kevin and I were like, hey, man, we really love these bands. Let's kind of do a little year-end.
If you build up a sweat listening to a song, that's a good indication that band rocks. You don't mind my
you
saying
are with
so.
the Loudini Rock and Roll Circus.
Yeah.
Speaking of rocks, thanks. We'd like to thank our sponsors. Sponsors. We'd like to thank our sponsors. Positively Pittsburgh Live. You can go to pplmag.com. Pittsburgh's number one website and hub for internet, television, video, radio, podcasts, everything. We're on there. It's like a really who's who of what's going on in the Pittsburgh area. You definitely want to check it out. Also like to thank MTS Management Group. If you are an artist and you are looking for management, publicist, all sorts of different promotional stuff that you can do there, go check that out. Michael Stover is the owner and CEO, and he has a heart for independent artists, and his goal is to get you to succeed. He really wants to see that happen for you. MTSmanagementgroup.com. And Kevin and I are really excited because not only is it the Christmas season, and we're listening. Oh, by the way, I just want to give another plug to this real quick. This is Punk Goes Christmas, the deluxe edition, and on a Fearless Records release. Came out on the 27th of November. And so if you're looking for some fun music to listen to for Christmas, you know what? You check this out. It's very cool.
Yes.
If you're sick of like Silent Night and all that.
This is some good stuff.
Exactly. So Kevin and I are really excited because in about a week from now, Star Wars is coming out.
Yes.
And we're going to do an entire salute to StarArs on the next episode. So you guys don't want to miss it. Kevin, is there anything you'd like to add before we get out of here today?
I have nothing to add other than I love you guys.
Okay.
And I love being here.
Oh, he's so nice.
And
You're a
so
nice man.
And Socrates loves San Dimas.
All we are is dust in the wind. Dudes. Like sands through the hourglass. These are the days of our lives. We're going to get out of here with an artist we've played several times, and I interviewed Steve Cal, but he's got a new record out. And we're going to go ahead and throw this one at you guys. Live at the Ruba Club. This is Hello Lonely. You can go to stevecalband.com.
Or just Steve Cal Band.
Or
Steve Cal.
What does that say? SteveCal.com. I beg your pardon. SteveCal.com.
Send them to the right place.
And the other artist we played tonight, We Came From Space. That's Facebook.com/We Came From Space. Highway 4. That's Highway4band.com. The Hawkeyes, HawkeyesBand.com. And we opened up with my very good friend, Mike Roth, who I absolutely love. He's a great dude. Awesome. You can check everything out that he's doing at MikeRothmusic.com. All right, we're going to get out of here with the Steve Cal Band. This is called Hello Lonely.
All right, baby.
Anything you need to add? Anything you want to plug before we get out of here?
Nope. Let's do it.
You know what I have not mentioned?
Oh, go ahead. Go for it.
And I forgot to mention our website. It's LoudiniRockandRollCircus.com. Please follow us on social media. Kevin O'Connor, he's on my friend list. So go to find LouLombardi, you find Kevin O'Connor.
The only one there.
It's two great tastes that taste great together.
Oh
my. Oh my.
You're crazy.
LoudiniRockandRollCircus.com. You can find me on Twitter at LLStrangelove. And you guys rock. Thank you guys so much. We're getting out of here with the Steve Cal Band. Hello Lonely Live from Live at the Ruba Club. Steve Cal Band. You can go to stevecal.com. Guys, rock on. We'll catch you next time.
See ya!
Marry me or watch me walk away. I said, oh no, woman, please, don't you make a scene. Then you got on your magic ship and sailed away from me. Yeah, to you, I'm not the one, so I must go my way alone. Under the sun, in the grass we have our fun, rolling around and making our plans. Well, you were so good to me, my eyes could only see I'm not the man you thought I could be. me or watch me walk away. I said, oh no, woman, please, don't you make a scene.